So I have started the recording. You people can send your doubts in the chat. I will answer it one by one. So before that, I just go over the session agenda. So we are here to help you regarding your doubts, if any, if you are going to appear for IISc Integrated PhD interview. So I'm here to solve your doubts. Yes. So I in the morning only I have created this video how to prepare for interviews. So in this video I have in detail discussed about from where to start, which resources to follow, how you should approach the questions. So all these things I have explained in this 12-minute video only, and I have shared the link here. So you can just click on this link. Later on, you can watch this video. Because uh, I mean, I wanted to keep this 30 minutes to solve your personal doubts, whatever are regarding the interview, right? So you, so how I will help you? I will provide you the previous year questions which were asked in 2023 and 2024. I have collection of them. Will provide you by 10th of May. And along with that, I will also provide you some demo questions. And also you can join this group. I will show the link in some time. You can join that group for peer discussion because discussions are helpful whenever you have any doubt you just put that question in the group. You will see there are so many different approaches to solve the similar same question, right? So in that way you will learn and you will help others to learn as well. And mentorship, of course, if you have any other doubts or concerns you can always ask. So how to claim these resources, that is the previous year questions and the demo questions, all these things. So this is a QR code. You just scan this code, you will land into a group. In that group only, I will share the link maybe by tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. So you just fill that form and you will get these previous year questions as well as the demo interview questions on your mail IDs, whichever you will mention. So yes, that's it. Now I will answer your doubts. If you have any doubts, you can directly speak up uh, by unmuting yourself or maybe you can type. So Pradeep has asked, hi ma'am, I have doubt. What should we need to study for the interview and what is the dress code? So hi Pradeep, I hope you are listening to me. So what to study is something that I have explained in this video. I mean, complete roadmap I have explained. So in short, you have to revise your IIT JAM notes, your GATE, whatever notes you have to revise that. Along with that, you should revise your college notes because the things which we study in the college are quite different from the things that we study for our entrance exams. So those things you have to do. Along with that, it's recommended that you should have a clear idea that which biological technique is used for what purpose, that thing. And you can follow Pathfinder book for this thing. And also, they will ask you about your strongest portion. So you should decide which subject you are gonna say as your strongest. So biochemistry, cell biology, or molecular biology, anything you can say, but for that particular subject, you should have analytical thinking, presence of mind kind of things. So for that, it's must that you should read some book. For example, is something that I read, not full, but few chapters because I said that biochemistry was my this favorite and so-called strong subject. So I read about first 2 3 chapters of Leninger. So it helped me to develop this analytical thinking. Let me check if someone is in the waiting room. If there are two people. Yes. So there is no particular dress code for the interview. But yes, you are recommended to wear casual, not to like fancy dress or something. It's normal. You can wear whatever you like. Yes, Pradeep, I'm recording this session and I will provide. Okay. Pallavi is asking that, ma'am, they have mentioned that interview would be around 10 to 15 minutes, but according to YouTube videos, they have told around 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, Pallavi, because by like till 2025, they used to call only first few rankers, like top rankers. Um, like for 2023, they called first 70 rankers, and last year they called 80 rankers. But this time they are calling more number of students, like 200 rankers. So yes, so maybe that's why they have reduced the duration. But yes, I mean, it's just tentative timing. It could be extended up to 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes, but it's less likely. You can consider that 20 or 15 minutes should be good enough. Uh, Shobhit is asking that, ma'am, CSIR JRF is compulsory for PhD program in ISC. So, Shobhit, you can apply via DBT BET exam. You can apply via CSIR exam. Also, you can apply via JJBils, that is TIFR wala exam. Also with GATE. So they are accepting, there are different channels by which you can apply, and there will be a shortlisting interview, cut-off ranks thing. So that. Munaza is asking, good evening, ma'am. If I say cell biology and genetics as my subject of choice, what are some of the things that I should definitely cover from these units? So I hope you are listening me, Munaza. I hope I'm also pronouncing your name correctly. If not, I'm sorry. Uh, so for cell biology, it's I mean, if you will say that cell biology is your favorite thing, so it's I mean, it's sure that they will ask questions from cancer, from mitosis, meiosis, apoptosis. All these things you should be thorough enough, as well as the signaling portion, specifically this GPCR signaling. So yes, and genetics as such, if you will say genetics, then you have to mention some allied areas as well. So like uh, they may divert you towards either developmental genetics or maybe towards molecular biology. So genetics is not a good thing to say. You should mention that molecular genetics or developmental genetics, then it's fine. And Pradeep is also asking, do we need also prepare from our 12th and 11th board subject also? So not really, but yes, you should be thorough about little bit basic mathematics. Say for example, this I mean there are some graph kind of questions, no, where there are two equations and you have to find their intersection points. You should be able to draw I mean these curves, like say for example, if they have given you equation of a circle and equation of a line, and from by just by looking at those equations or maybe some minor calculations, you should be able to say that which point, like which is their intersection point, and also you should be able to draw the diagrams and stuff. And basic mathematics will be there, like average, mean, mode, median kind of questions. And I will provide you the previous year questions so you can get the idea from that. But as far as I know, as per my experience and whatever I have heard from other juniors and last year people as well, they usually ask basic questions only: speed, distance, time questions, men work problem, these basic questions, not really very high-fi mathematics. Even if they will ask you, first, if they will ask you high-fi mathematical question, only if you are able to solve the simple questions. So at the end, they might ask a complex question, but they won't start with the complex thing. And especially if you do not have maths in your 10th, in your 10 plus 1 and 10 plus 2, they won't ask you complex questions because they will have the application form that you uh, filled in the beginning, no, during application. So that form will be with them. So they will first dictate and I mean inform everybody in the panel that this person has this background. So they will ask question accordingly. So Shweta is asking that what topics from PCM should we focus as there is very limited time left for revision. Yes, Shweta, I hope you are listening me. So in PCM, For chemistry part, you should be thorough about the solution part, lab mathematics, that is molarity, molality, all these little basic things. And for physics, you can look up at this Bernoulli's, thoda sa Bernoulli ka, and maybe some this thing. मेरे से they have asked me to draw this con what is this यार, that microscope diagram. Yes, what to say that. This yeah, compound microscope diagram. So they asked me to draw the ray diagram. So it was pretty simple. So they won't ask very much complex stuff from physics or chemistry. Yes, mathematics is something that you have to study a little bit. So, yeah, Palvi is asking the same question, that what kind of questions are expected from PCM in the interview. So, not very high-fi level questions from physics and chemistry. From chemistry part, only this structure kind of thing. If you are going to say that biochemistry is your main thing, so they will definitely going to ask you questions from pH buffer. How will you prepare buffers? What is the pH of the buffer? If this is the concentration of hydrogen ion and whatever those things. And mathematics will be there, a little bit of mathematics they are going to ask for sure. And just make sure that you have a clear understanding of mean, mode, median, a little bit of hypothesis testing, t-test, what, well, a little bit of understanding about that, as well as speed distance problem, men work problem. These are the basic things that they expect you to learn. Pradeep is asking, do we have point for our IIT JAM rank in the interview? Not really. I mean, on paper, maybe there is 30% weightage, but in reality, no. Because in 2023, All India rank 1 was not able to clear the interview. So it really don't matter. Your rank is just a ticket for the interview. Now your selection clearly depends upon how well you perform in the interview. So Sakshi is asking, if I say molecular biology and immunology, what am I expected to have thorough knowledge about? So yes, for molecular biology, you should be thorough about lac operon concept, how gene expression is regulated in eukaryotes as well as in prokaryotes. And for immunology, vaccine related questions, virus related questions will be there. So just make sure you have a clear understanding of epitopes of this B cell responses, TCLs, TCRs, all these things you should be thorough about. And also have a clear idea that regarding vaccination schedule, that thing, those things you should have an idea. Ashutosh is saying, ma'am, can we say RDT? See, RDT is a technique. You have to say a basic science subject. RDT is a technique. It's sort of related with molecular biology. So you have to say from cell biology, molecular biology, and biochemistry. This is the major genetics, developmental genetics. These 4 or 5 things are common. Techniques you can't escape of. RDT is part of methods. So you can't really say that I am thorough in RDT. Immunology, you can say. Any reference to prepare maths like a short video or important topic? Sakshi is asking for a reference video for maths. So, Sakshi, you can simply search on Google. I mean, maybe on YouTube. Uh, this time distance problem. So, if you will get some speed distance questions, if you even are able to solve 1 or 2 questions, then also it's fine. I mean, it's really not in depth needed, not at all. Simple. I mean, I really haven't looked up for reference or thing. Even if you see the solution, you'll be able to see, I mean, follow. You can look up on YouTube. There, I'm sure there will be few videos, not specifically for interviews, but you have to search topic wise. So the important things are like how to find the intersection of 2 equations, how to draw the curves, and this what are mean, mode, median, these things, and standard deviation. Like I remember in my interview, they asked, "What do you mean by standard deviation?" So you should have a clear idea that what all these terms means. Mm, Ronak is asking, ma'am, if we give a topic of interest like prokaryotic replication, what kind of deep questions are they going to ask? See, prokaryotic replication is a very narrow thing, so you should really have to be very thorough. Uh, like whichever like novel research is going on, whichever latest papers are regarding prokaryotic replication, and they will expect you to learn all these gene names and stuff. If because this is very narrow, if you will say that prokaryotic replication. So reconsider your choice. Yes, Ray diagram. Thanks for leaving. Uh, Pradeep is asking as a communication with panel member English enough. I mean, they expect you to answer in English because so many of the profs won't even know Hindi. So, I mean, you can, but it's really not compulsory because one of the girl in the last batch, she was a bit uh, not very fluent in English. So, uh, panel members did select, I mean, cooperated with her. So it's not like you should know English very well. If you have good technical knowledge, your communication will have some points, but it won't matter much if you are good enough in your in terms of your technical knowledge. Sweta is asking, is revising subjects like bioinformatics and biostats important for the interview? Um, I mean, not really. You have to have a depth knowledge for bioinformatics, but for biostats, just have a little bit idea, and you can always say that I have read basics only. It's not like they are expecting you to be hi-fi in all subjects. You can simply say that I have read this basic thing in my UG subjects, or maybe you have read it out of interest. So yes, you can say. I mean, simple things if you read something is better than nothing. So bioinformatics is not really needed unless you have a subject in your UG and you have mentioned it in your application form. If you have mentioned it in the application form, then you have to like have a basic idea because they anyway won't know that what they have told you. Bioinformatics. Shobit is asking, ma'am, doubt apart from PhD, are you belong what type of family background? I'm in middle, upper class, lower middle class because I am chasing our aim are related to our family background. Shobik, can you please rephrase your question? I'm not able to understand your question, like what you really want to ask. Pallavi is asking, will they ask from bioprocessing and bioinformatics? Pallavi, if you have mentioned these subjects in your application form, then there is a possibility that they will ask. If you haven't mentioned, then there is no chance. Sakshi, what source? Sakshi is asking what sources to refer for developmental genetics and reproductive biology. So for developmental genetics, you have to read about Drosophila thing and reproductive biology. I'm really not sure of these things. I will ask somebody and will get back to you. Sakshi, you can just send a message in the group as a reminder. So I will ask somebody who has given this preference, and I really I don't have any expertise in these topics. So I will ask somebody and will let you. Pradeep is asking, where do we get the recording of this session of the Zoom? Pradeep, you just join the group. This link, scan this QR code, join the group. I will share the recording in this group. Or else you can find it on my YouTube channel. Sakshi. Also, do I need to be thorough to research papers? Sakshi, not really. Yeah, they just expect you to have a clear understanding of basic concepts in biology, especially regarding the subjects you have studied during your undergraduation. Munaza is asking, ma'am, would saying molecular biology be a very wide umbrella? Should we say a subtopic like gene regulation in prokaryotes? No, no, no. Say molecular biology, they will automatically jump to gene regulation thing because that is what most of the profs are doing. Ashutosh is saying, ma'am, can we say enzymology? Yes, you can say enzymology, but you have to learn about the kinetics, Michaelis-Menten, this line-Weaver work plot, how binding energy is affecting, sorry, how the structure of binding site, all these things you should be thorough of. And also learn few examples of enzymes in for industrial importance, for clinical importance, all. And also this how recombinant DNA technology is helping in this field. Isha is asking, ma'am, do they ask about our internship experience or any project? Not really. They will ask you basic questions. But if you have done any internship, that too you have highlighted a lot in your application form, then there are chances that they will ask. Pallavi is asking, I have previously done an internship at JNCASR and I have mentioned it in the form. Will they also ask from that? If you have mentioned the topic of the internship, then they might ask. But it's less likely they will start from basic. They will ask you that from which subject is your thorough, and they will ask from that subject only. Neeraj is asking, what is the application of intersection point of two curves or area under curve or tangent to a curve in research in CFTIs? Do we come across them in research? Yes, I mean area under curve actually have a very lot of application in research. Say for example, when you are testing any say for example biomarker, then and you want to check its efficiency whether it's able to classify two classes or not. Then this ROC curve, that is also area under curve, is being used. And yes, these things are being used, maybe not directly, but indirectly, these things are into place. Pradeep is asking actually what the is expected from us in the interview. They expect that you have a critical and analytical thinking of approaching any research problem. So basically, they are testing your basic concepts and how you are able to apply those concepts given a scientific problem or a question. Ronak is asking, ma'am, can you please share 4 or 5 topics of choice that are not too broad and not too basic? Yes, you can choose any topic from biochemistry, immunology, molecular biology, cell biology, and cell signaling, maybe this molecular genetics. Yes, techniques you can't escape. Techniques anyway you have to read. Mohit Kumar is asking, ma'am, what tip they will ask if I say genetics is my favorite subject? You have to be clear about which genetics. Either it's molecular genetics or it's developmental genetics. That's it. They will ask you basic. They will start from basic and they will increase the level. And wherever you say, this is what I have read, and sorry, sir, I haven't read this, I haven't come across this, they will stop. Pallavi is asking what kind of question can be asked from neuroscience and ecology. So, for neuroscience, as far as I have heard, they usually ask from cell level things. Say potential, membrane potential, all these things about neurons, they do ask. And they also ask some things from this thing, behavior thing. But if you are sitting for the integrated PhD interview, they are going to ask you more sort of basic questions from neuron cell biology. That thing you should be thorough for. And what are the model systems that are being used for neuroscience research? These things. Shobit is asking, my PhD is a time consuming process and our family background matters a lot in this journey. Which type of family background do you belong? So with PhD is a time consuming process. I agree. They are also providing these fellowships. So I don't think so. Family background matters in this. Even if someone is from okayish family, then also it don't matter much. I mean, I'm not able to correlate this family background thing with PhD. Munaza is asking, ma'am, can you highlight some of the important topics about developmental genetics and which are relevant for interviews? So, yes, from developmental genetics, they usually uh, divert towards Drosophila genetics, how regarding their developments and stuff. Also, in the field of developmental biology, most part of research is inclined towards human genetics, about this IVF technology. All these things comes under developmental genetics only. These chromosomal defects, uh, this or and somebody was asking me about neuroscience. Na? In neuroscience, they can ask about Alzheimer's and all these things as well. Yes, in the and apart from Drosophila genetics IVF, you should also read a little bit about X chromosome inactivation thing. So, Shobit, are you there? Am I able to answer your question? Okay. Still, if you are a little uncomfortable asking your question here, you can connect me on Telegram and maybe I will be able to help you better. You can connect me on Telegram. Isha is asking, can we state two subjects as our interest or it is better to just state one? Yes, Isha, you can say two subjects. So we are left with 10 more minutes. If you have any questions, just type them early. Telegram channel not working. Okay. Telegram channel not working. Can someone else try this QR code? Or else I will try it once. Ma'am, is it acceptable to choose a topic like Mendelian genetics? No, 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 Ronak. They won't ask from Mendelian genetics anymore. Is it? Okay, let me put a new link. I mean, a QR code again. Just give me 1 minute. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Yes. So try now. See if you are able to connect. Is it working now? Shobhit, can you please check if it is working now? Mohan is asking what type of question they ask in chemistry. So they won't ask. I mean, are you considering you are giving interview for integrated PhD in biological sciences? So for chemistry, they will ask mostly about pH buffer questions and how do you calculate the molality, how will you dilute the solutions, all these things they will ask. Not very much focus will be on chemistry, mostly will be on biology only. This chat doesn't seem to exist. This is working, Shobit, now. I mean, this is a fresh code I have just now generated. Or else you can simply search this username, this at the rate Payalumba. You will be able to land to this channel. Pallavi is asking, can I tell the panel that I'm not strong in developmental genetics? If they start asking from that, yes, you can say. But if you're saying that genetics is your favorite subject and they ask from developmental genetics and you say that you are not strong, that is not a good idea. Ma'am, approx how many minutes it will take, especially for interview? Ashutosh is asking. Uh, till last year, it used to be 20 to 30 minutes. For my case, it was 40. And in 2023, it was 40. Last year, it was 30. So this year, they are calling more candidates for interview. So maybe this time it has been reduced to 15-20 minutes. Let's see. I mean, I'm not sure. Probably 20 minutes. Shobit is saying private group hai, ma'am. No, it's a public one. Oh, my battery is low. Okay, Munasa is asking, ma'am, can you tell us what we need to include in our brief introduction part at the start of the interview? So, in your brief intro, I think you really need not to introduce yourself. They will know you. You just have to say your name and your major in your UG. Say if you are from biotechnology, you just say I'm from biotechnology. And you also include that which topic you are interested in and why do you want to continue a PhD. Just be prepared with this question because this could be a common question that they might ask. Yes, that's it. Oh, is it? Were you there earlier in this group? You can send a message to me. I will add you. Probably you might have sent a link in the past. So, oh, no, not an issue. You just message me in my personal chat. I will add you in the. So if any other doubt is still there, you can ask, or else I will just end this meeting. Yes, MSc part is different because in MSc, I mean, yes, in MSc they ask introduction. In PhD they do not because coordinators will anyway have your application form and they speak of that who this person is, where he or she is from. So yes. You just have to include your name. You don't have to take much time for your introduction. Give your name, where maybe you can include. You just have to say that where are you from? Your major in UG, which topic you are interested in. These things just not much thing. Pallavi is asking, can we request to reschedule the time of interview in case of emergency, like flight delay ho gaya to? Yes, you can send them a mail that you will be a bit late because of your flight delay or whatever. Munnaza is asking, ma'am, can you please hold a similar session for JNCSR interviews? Yes, tomorrow we are holding a session for JNCSR. You can always join that session as well. And day after tomorrow, we are having a session for CUET. like which colleges to apply, what's the expected cutoff for the colleges, what if you have this marks, and are you able to get us college or not? These kind of questions will be addressing. So, okay, so we are out of time. Uh, yes, Pallavi, I'm going to take demo interview. You will get the information via mail you have provided in the form. Okay, guys, signing off. See you.